As I told y'all, I'm going live every Sunday at 9 Eastern Standard Time, no matter where I'm at in the country. If I can get on here, I am going to go live every time. So we'll wait a little while for people to get in and join. Started a little early, about 2 minutes early, so that people would know that I'm on here. Yep. Got some great news today. About Kevin Durant being a Houston Rocket, but this live not about that. I should do a live about that eventually, but that's not what I'm talking about today. Today I wanted to get on here and give some YouTube tips. Some YouTube tips that'll help people out with their YouTube journey and some things that I have learned along the way. The next 2 weeks I will be going over this week's topic, which is how to go live, how to go viral on YouTube Shorts. Then next week's topic will be how to go viral on TikTok. Just regular TikTok videos, how to go viral on there. Then the following week after that, I got something else, something special that I want to go over for the artists or actors or people that be needing specific types of promotion, and how to avoid certain scams dealing with that, or the signs that'll show you or let you know that certain things are a scam or whatever. Oh, I see some people. Garrett Hightower, thank you for joining me. Garrett, thank you for joining. I see you in here. Thank you for commenting. Make sure, like I said, I'm going live every Sunday at 9 Eastern Standard Time, no matter where I'm at in the country. If I'm available to go live and not doing something else, I will definitely be on here. How's your Sunday going? How your Sunday going today? I'm waiting for some people to get in, and then I'll get started. Maybe about a minute or two, then I'll get started with the information and with the content, the tips that I've learned along the way about how to go viral. Man, 14 people to join in. Wow. Yeah, how to go viral on YouTube Shorts. Y'all may recognize this hat. Y'all know back in February, I went viral on YouTube Shorts. That was the first time I went viral on YouTube Shorts back in February. Anything I consider viral's different to different people. Can you grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? Grab the camera, which I don't understand. What's a grab the camera? What you mean? What you want me to do? Can you grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson? Now I know who Lamar Jackson is. He played for the Ravens, of course. But what you need me to do? Because I'm not sure. You know what it is. Garrett Hightower and LeBron, thank you for joining. Definitely, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna wait for him to explain what he mean or what that is, because I haven't heard of that. That's a new one for me. That's really a new one for me. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a while. As I was saying, to me, I'm gonna wait for that to come up, but I'm gonna say some information before I get into it. Thank y'all for joining. I see we got 11 people here. Put your hand in front of the camera, okay? And Garrett laughing. So what do you mean, Garrett? Hand in front of the camera? Did I do it right? I'm being a good sport. Did I do it right? Hand in front of the camera. His hand in front of the camera right there. That's what I do, because I don't want other people not to be able to see what's going on and stuff like that. Did I do it? Put your hand in front of the camera. Closet. I did it right. Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't know what I did. Garrett, you know what it is? Because I don't know what it is. Let me know. School me on that. There might be another way to go viral. I don't know. That I don't know about, that I need to know about. As I was saying, for certain people, virality has different meanings for certain people. Okay, cool. Thank you. For me, viral is anything over 10,000 views. That's what I consider viral. Hi, Liz. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. As y'all know, in February, I had that video go viral that was 258,000 views. And then shortly after, I had one that had 11,000 views. And I just want to get that information as I go along my journey to help people figure out how to do that. As I said, this week I'm talking about that. Next week on my live, I'll be talking about how to go viral on TikTok as well. But today we're talking about YouTube. Sigma face. What's a Sigma face? I'm a furry. Okay. All right. Cool. I appreciate y'all engaging in the comments. Definitely appreciate y'all engaging in the comments. Since we got people in here, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the content. So, I'm going to give my backstory on YouTube. I started YouTube probably in about 2009. Michael Manzyuk, thank you for joining. At this point, in 2019, I had got up to 1,000 subscribers. I was trying to get monetized or whatever, and I thought all you had to do was get 1,000 subscribers to get monetized, but I was sadly mistaken. I didn't know about the watch hours. So I kind of gave up at that point in 2019 because I was discouraged because I didn't have the watch hours. And if I don't get to your comments right now, I'm going to go back and look through the chat and make sure that I comment on everybody, to everybody's comments or whatever. And somebody said something crazy. If you say something crazy in the chat, I'm gonna have to delete you or whatever. I'm gonna have to remove you. Like somebody said something crazy, I didn't say what they said. I need to add my wife as a moderator on here. I gotta remove that. That's not gonna work. What that cat said. Hi, how are you? Real quick question. What's this stream about? It's about how to go viral on YouTube Shorts. That's what this stream is about today. Helping people figure out how to go viral on YouTube Shorts. Let me real quick, let me add my wife as a moderator. If I can figure that out, then she can take people out that are saying nasty stuff. Cause we're not gonna do the nasty stuff. Can manage block words and change chat mode live, standard market review. Can manage and moderator. All right, let's see if I can. Vapors now. No. I didn't want to do that. Hold on. Nope. Remove his manager. That wasn't what I was trying to do. Okay, because I put them out of here because they said something crazy. Let's see here. Remove this cat. That cat is a troll. That cat is a troll for real. Yo, bro, chill. I'm gonna get him out of here. I'm trying to figure out. This is about my second or third live that I've done, and I'm trying to figure out how to remove people out or whatever. Hide user on this channel. Put user in timeout. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's how you do it. All right. Vaporware time now by Rivka. 860K out to 24 hours. Hello. Yeah, that dude talking about not viral. I'm talking about my videos that have went viral, but I'm not about to argue nobody. I'm going to get into the content, and then after that, I'm gonna catch up on the chat. Okay, so I appreciate y'all. I'm going to comment on everybody's stuff. I'm going to catch up on chat after that. As I was saying, I got on YouTube probably about in 2010 or whatever. In 2019, I got the 1,000 subscribers, and I thought that would make me monetize. But I found out that you have to have 3,000 watch hours in a year to be monetized, where you can get the super chats and all that good stuff. And you have to have up to 4,000 watch hours in a year to get the ad revenue or whatever. So in 2019, I got discouraged about that, and I just kept putting on my regular stuff again. Some of the successes I've had, I had a video that had 68,000 views currently, my gospel wobble song. As y'all know, I'm a Christian rapper, and I didn't say this. First off, all glory go to God, and unto me, I'm Rivka. That's the acronym stand for righteousness and faith increase abundantly. And I had that song went viral on here, and it still gets consistent views. And I have up to 628,232 views for the whole time that I've been on YouTube. So those were some of the successes that I've had. But I gave up when I realized that you had to have all those watch hours. But probably I got inspired again because I was watching Jordan Welch on here on YouTube. Some of y'all might have seen him before. He interviews black millionaires or whatever and asked them how they became a millionaire. Because I was watching him and I got inspired because he showed his YouTube ad revenue and he had earned 900,000 plus dollars in 1 year on YouTube. So when he did that, I said, okay, these young cats doing it, I'm gonna figure this thing out. So probably about 2 years ago, I started back consistently posting on YouTube again and striving to get those watch hours or whatever. On November 2023. I was uploading, and I'm giving this backstory because I think this is what helped me go viral. So y'all just stay with me here. Uploading, I started uploading consistently at that point, at least once a week. At that point, and I've stayed with that. Sometimes I upload more than once a week or whatever on YouTube, the regular videos or the YouTube shorts, either or. Sometimes I do both of those. Then I noticed that the shorts get views faster. Shorts do get views faster. So I started uploading more on the shorts because they're easier to do, but I also still do the long form content. I tested things out to find a niche, which you have to do as well. You definitely got to find a niche on YouTube that you wanna focus on. Since I'm an actor and I'm a Christian rapper, a lot of my content has music and acting and stuff like that. Like I have some of my commercials on here, some of my game shows I've been on, all that kind of stuff is on here. And of course, all my music and music videos is on here. So my passion and my niche that I tried to do was I wanted to teach people how to people that are rappers, actors, spoken word artists, dancers, whatever type of artistry you're trying to do full time. I wanted to teach them how to be able to do that and still pay their bills, because that's a thing that people run into when they trying to act or they trying to rap or whatever. They still got to figure out how to pay their bills. Stuff comes up and then you can't do it because you got to be at your job. I was a teacher. I used to be a teacher, elementary music teacher, and I did high school band. I taught a total of 12 years. So that was a dilemma. So the first video I did within that niche 2 years ago was a video called how to pursue your dreams and still pay the bills or whatever. So I started talking about the different things I do, the different types of jobs that I do to be able to pay the bills. And I kept doing things within that niche weekly or whatever. And I did that, but I saw that wasn't quite getting a lot of views. Then I saw the eBay videos I was doing, because eBay is something that I do to pay the bills and stuff and still be able to do my artistry like I want to. So it's a lot of eBay and reselling videos on my channel as well as the other things I do. So I did those, but those weren't getting the type of views that I wanted either. Now I started looking at YouTube, the YouTube Studio, which I was looking at YouTube Studio anyway when I started doing it on a regular basis. And I realized the YouTube Studio tells you what you need to do and what they're looking for. The YouTube Studio will tell you exactly what type of content they want you to keep on posting and the type of content they don't. And you can see that when you look at the analytics and see the views that you've gotten, and weekly and monthly, YouTube Studio will tell you how many views you got, how many shares, how many comments, what video was your top video for that week or whatever, what video did well, what video didn't do well. It tells you all of that stuff, and you need to focus on that. Well, I figured out that on my main channel, this channel right here, the things that do well on this channel are what the basis of the channel was always: entertainment type stuff, my rapping stuff, my acting stuff. Those videos consistently get views on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ignoring the comments and all that kind of stuff down there. I'm not ignoring any. I'm gonna get back to everything. I'm gonna catch up on the chat. And if anybody says something crazy, I'm gonna get a moderator in here eventually. When my wife able to come, and I'll make her a moderator, and she'll be able to take people out. But right now, I can't take nobody else. I apologize if somebody says something crazy or inappropriate, because I can't see it. I want to make sure I go through the content so you guys that have come about this can get the content and all that good stuff. So, I found my niche. I started noticing what worked. I would do various shorts, HBCU stuff, because I'm into that, and I noticed the HBCU stuff was getting a lot of views. So eventually I started me an HBCU channel. So that's a separate channel that I have. That's another key point. When you start a new niche or whatever, something that's outside of your niche or something new you're doing, you should start it on a new channel. And that channel is going to start doing better because everybody that joins that channel will be focused on that particular thing that you talking about. So watch hours are easier to get on my HBCU channel than they are to get over here. Getting the watch hours a whole lot faster over there than I'm getting them over here because I got various things on this channel or whatever. But anyway, y'all here to figure out how to go viral on shorts. So let me keep going towards that. Let me keep getting towards that. I kept uploading consistently on both channels. In February, this is where I went viral. This is when I figured it out. Like I said, I think the consistent uploading every week helped me to go viral or whatever. In February, of course, y'all know Kendrick Lamar did the Super Bowl or whatever, you know, and that stuff was trending. All that stuff was hot. All that stuff was big or whatever. But I wasn't really going to do nothing. But what ended up happening was I went and I met up with my family, my in-laws or whatever, my brother-in-law, my mother-in-law, my uncle-in-law, all of them. And they were talking about the Kendrick Lamar thing and all that. And they asked me if I could crip walk. And I said, yeah, I know how to crip walk, but my crip walk kind of broke or whatever, but I still did it. And my brother-in-law recorded me crip walking, and then he sent it to my wife. So it wasn't even planned for this to be a video or anything like that. But he sent it to my wife and, of course, sent it to me at the same time. I saved the video, and then I uploaded the video on YouTube Shorts and on TikTok. It was only like a 7-second video or whatever, and I'm going to get to why that's very important in a little bit to this particular video going viral or whatever. Yeah, so that particular short, when I uploaded it, it ended up getting 258,000 views, 9.3K likes. It got 369 comments. And let me stop about the comments real quick. Every time you get a comment, you need to reply to that comment because the algorithm loves to see engagement, and that ended up driving up the views even more. So every time you get a comment on a long form video or a short form video, make sure that you reply to the comments when you see that. Everybody's comment. Because then they may reply again, and the more comments, more engagement you get, and the more the algorithm will push that video further and further into the stratosphere where more people will see it. So make sure you always reply to the comments. And then I ended up getting 465 subs to date on that particular video where I'm crip walking or whatever, or acting like I'm crip walking or whatever. The 7-second video that went viral or whatever. That was the first one that went viral on Shorts. Let me tell y'all why I believe that video went viral. Key things that caused that video to go viral. Some of them I already said. It was a trend. Kendrick Lamar was trending. Everything Kendrick Lamar was trending at that time, if y'all remember, in February. You always want to make sure that you hop on a trend. Make sure that that trend ties in with your niche. So whatever your niche is, make sure it ties in with it. Since I'm a Christian rapper and I rap, of course, it's easy for me to jump on a rap trend or whatever. So that was easy for me. But I saw a lawyer jump on that trend too. Like he was acting like he was Kendrick Lamar's lawyer, and then he did the Super Bowl performance. And you know, the whole, he wasn't gonna do the song. Y'all know he wasn't gonna do Not Like Us because Drake was gonna sue. And then he played the audio, and then he was sitting at his desk hoping that he wouldn't do it. And then as Kendrick Lamar ended up playing the song or whatever, teasing it, then once he played it, he just threw his stuff out the window. So that was real clever for that lawyer to incorporate his niche into the Kendrick Lamar trend or whatever. So you just got to be creative and figure out how to incorporate those trends in with your niche, whatever your niche is or whatever. Another thing I think that made that video go viral is YouTube likes natural videos. Natural. I was just on like a curb crip walking. They don't like general effects or whatever. And I kind of tested this out maybe a week or two later. I did the video where everybody was doing the lip sync to right before Kendrick Lamar did the you think they're about to do it? This was after the crip walk video. You really about to do it? You know, and then they go into the song. I'm tripping, I'm thotting, I'm riding through the block like blah. I did that video. I posted one video, and y'all may see it on here. It went semi-viral too. The one without any general effects or anything like that, that one got 11,000 views. I was just in a hotel room in front of the door and I did it. No general effects. I was just dressed up like Kendrick Lamar and all that kind of stuff, doing all his movements that he did and all that stuff. It was a natural video where I did the lip sync. That video got 11,000 views, 498 likes, and 42 subs. On the flip side, I did another video that had general effects and all this kind of stuff. My wife edited it on CapCut Pro and all that kind of stuff. It had like, I don't know, like I was out of space or something like that on it, and then I ended up adding my own rap after. That video didn't do as well on shorts. That video only got maybe 982 views, and I don't remember how many likes it got or whatever. It got some likes, but it didn't do as well. It didn't have all the engagement that the other video did. So you want to make sure that you do natural videos because YouTube algorithm seems to like the more natural videos rather than general effects. Oh yeah, of course y'all know I put the Kendrick Lamar music behind the YouTube short that I did that got the 258,000 views and all that stuff, that on Not Like Us song or whatever. You want to add, another thing that helps you with go viral in shorts is adding the trending songs to your videos. That helps the videos go viral as well. So Not Like Us, y'all know in February that was really, really trending, and that helped as well. Use hashtags. Look up the hashtags of the videos that's getting millions of views in that particular topic or that particular trend that you want to do, and use maybe about 3 or 4, no more than 3 or 4 of those hashtags, because what that's going to do is that's going to cause you to show up on the hashtag page. For that Kendrick Lamar video that got 258,000 views and all that stuff and all the subscribers and views and stuff, I ended up using Crip Walk, I used Kendrick Lamar, and I used one more thing. But I was like, at one point, I was the top video on the Crip Walk hashtag page. So, of course, that drove a lot of my views as well. And then I was on the Kendrick Lamar hashtag page as well. Because certain people look up certain hashtags, and when they do that and they scroll down, they're going to end up using your video. But like I said, at one point, I was the top video on the Crip Walk hashtag page, which was wild. Also, another key thing that I forgot to say, as far as the comments are concerned, you got to have thick skin when you go viral, all right? Because people going to say some crazy stuff. But you want to make sure you reply to everybody respectfully or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Have thick skin, because they're going to say some crazy stuff to you, just like some people y'all saw earlier said some crazy stuff in this live or whatever. They may be right now, but I'm not really looking at the comments. But I am going to look at the comments and catch up on all of them before we go off. Don't worry. I'm just trying to get through the content for the people that's coming in and that's here for the content. But reply to everything. If they say something mean to you, I would just say, God bless you. Thank you for your comment. Or I say, thank you for your comment. Because even if they say something mean, that's still helping you with the algorithm because they're engaging. When they comment, the algorithm's going to push it out to more people because that's showing that people are interested in what you are talking about. So no matter if it's bad or good, make sure you reply to the comment and appreciate every comment and have thick skin. Got to, because people going to say some crazy stuff. I mean, I realized that when you have something go viral, you're going to realize what the algorithm likes to see. I realized that comedy or acting type stuff works for me. And of course, music type stuff works for me. You'll figure out what works for you, because that's the video that went the biggest viral for me, and acting stuff out and all that kind of stuff. Consistent. Acting and music videos give me consistent views and stuff like that. And I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. The shorter the video, the better. The shorter the video, the better. That's another tip. That video that went viral for me back in February was only 7 seconds. And what I noticed was it was getting like 500% viewership. That happens because people are watching it over and over again because it's short and they want more. So when the algorithm sees people watching the video over and over again and they see people wanting more, they're going to push it even more. So the shorter the video, the better. And if it's short, they're going to keep on watching it over and over again like on a loop. So yeah, I know they made them up to 3 minutes long, but you want to make sure your short is as short as you can possibly do it to get that point across. It just so happened that mine was like that because it's going to make people watch it over and over and over and over again when you do that. And you know, people got short attention spans. That's why YouTube created the YouTube shorts and all that stuff. A bonus tip that I want to give is, like I said, download YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio is your best friend. It's gonna tell you what it wants to see. It's gonna show you what people want to see. It's gonna show you what's doing well and what's not doing so well. It tells you when your thumbnails aren't good. It tells you various other things too, weekly and monthly. And you can see who's looking at your videos and the percentages viewed and all that kind of stuff in there as well. Also, pivot if needed. Don't be scared to pivot if what you're doing is not working. Like I said, I was doing the videos about the tips on how to do side gigs to pursue your dreams full time or whatever, not have to worry about a job. Well, that wasn't really working. I started doing the eBay videos. I started doing the thrift store videos or whatever. People weren't really interested in the thrift store videos or whatever. But what the people were interested in dealing with that was my videos where I do the shorts talking about thrift store ratings like Keith Lee do his ratings on restaurants with food. So I do keep doing those because people want to see those, and those are doing well. So don't be afraid to pivot. I pivoted with the HBCU channel. I created a whole nother channel regarding HBCUs, and that channel is getting a lot of views, a lot of people engaging, and a lot of people watching the videos on a regular basis and getting me watch hours way quicker. I have over 1,000 watch hours already on that HBCU channel. So it's doing very well. And the videos over there are evergreen, which YouTube loves evergreen content, which is content that no matter what it's timeless, like Christmas carols. People gonna watch my videos on that HBCU channel from here to Kingdom Come. Now I know with certain trends and stuff, you're not always able to do that, but ultimately we want to make sure that we're moving towards those evergreen videos, especially when it comes to our long form content. With the shorts don't necessarily have to be the evergreen content, but you do want the shorts to be trendy because you want the shorts to draw people to your long form content. And of course, they have it where you can link the long form content that relates to the YouTube short that you did in the description section. And also the YouTube moderators on threads or whatever that be engaging with people and stuff like that tell people to do that actually on threads. They say that's a tip that they give on there. They gave it directly to me before on there. So, and I already did it. So that was cool. Like I said, the YouTube studio has told me, based on looking at all of my data, that I need to focus on the music videos and the acting videos. Because the reason why is because those type of videos are my videos that constantly get views years, no matter when I posted it. Like I say, that gospel wobble video where it actually just plays the music. I got a lyric video and I have a gospel wobble video that just streams the music. Every week, that video is in my top videos on my channel, and it's on playlists. I got commercials that I've been in. I got a Six Flags commercial that I was in. That video always getting views, especially in the summer when people going to theme parks. My Walden University commercial, one of my Walden University commercials, constantly getting views, and that was done maybe about 2 years ago now. My game shows that I did back when I was living in Vegas, the game show clips that I uploaded on YouTube, they're constantly getting views. I was on Funny You Should Ask, and I was on America Says. Both of those game show videos are evergreen content because people are constantly going back to those, and those are constantly in my top views, my top videos for the week. You want to look at your top 10 videos for the week or your top 10 videos for the month. They got it where you can see it for the year. They got it where you can see it for 30 days. They got it where you can see it for 90 days. You want to look at the ones for the month, and you want to look at the ones for the week or whatever. Even the ones for the day won't really tell you nothing, but the ones for the month and the ones for the year gonna tell you what type of content YouTube likes to see from you. And that's the type of videos you want to focus on because they're constantly driving those videos so the people will watch them and give you regular content. Now I'm into like the extra stuff I've learned, extra YouTube stuff that I've learned that'll help people on YouTube and stuff like that. Yeah. A lot of yapping for less than 2K. Oh man, now I gotta get this person out of here. They saying crazy stuff. All you need is 1,000, but I'm gonna get you out because you a troll. Let's see here. Yep. You out of there. Yeah, let's see here. Reactions do will start a new channel, HBCU. Okay. Weekly and monthly YouTube studio. All right, I'll talk about that. That helps you improve what you're doing. Yeah. So let me go catch up on the chat. I think the information I've given is good. Remember, all you gotta do, well, really, you don't even need, I'm not gonna take that person. I'm not even gonna address that. I'm not gonna address it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna catch up on the chat because I know I missed a lot of people that have been saying chat stuff. I'm probably go from the bottom up because they probably still in here. Yo, what's good, bro? Can I join your live and chop it up with you? Not today, but I appreciate you want to join. I'm new to this, so I haven't really learned how to do all that. I want to take it one step at a time. Eventually, I'll be letting people join my lives and stuff when they got something to say about the topic. But nah, not today. Sorry about that. But I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you joining. I'm Marion and Nico. Thank you for joining. Okay, so I never thought I would, but I'm Marion and Indian. Cool. Tim James. Hope you have a long and prosperous marriage. Tim and James. Hey, bro, what's up? What's up? Thank you for coming on, Tim and James. JL Corner number 32. Did you hear about the bombs we dropped on Iran? Yeah, I did hear about it. My wife actually told me about it. Hello, I need to watch some YouTube videos about it as well to get more details. Good Vibes 95 said hi. Hello, Good Vibes 95. You look cool, my guy. Number 1 JJK fan. Thank you. I appreciate that. Definitely, I wear this hat because people know that when I'm on here, you know, they recognize me from this hat because that's what I wore in a couple of the viral videos that I had on here or whatever. Let's see, Flaccid Gooch. I don't know. They say message was retracted. Troy Aikman 8. Sup, man? What's up? Big Back Capybara. Okay. NYR fan, I scroll through comments because they funny sometimes. Yeah, I'm going through all of them. Now, I'm always go through all my comments before I get off to make sure that I acknowledge everybody that took time out of their day to come in because I definitely appreciate y'all. NYR fan, I scroll through comments because they're funny. Oh, I already said that one. Collar, algorithm. Yeah, definitely the algorithm. I was talking about the algorithm. Seeing if there's any questions, I will address them as well if I see them. Bella Garcia, hi Jen Delpy, can you say yes, Queen? NYR fan NYR fan said hi. Jan DeLope said hi. Bella Garcia, message retracted. Jen DeLope said hi. Oscar Mata kills 1. Free Puff the Diddles. Nah, I don't agree with that. He don't need to be free. Bella Garcia, message retracted. Just Greta, hi. DeMarcus Garcia, message retracted. Bella Garcia, message retracted. Handsome Boy, UK01, put loves. Definitely appreciate you. Bella Garcia, message retracted. A lot of people retracted they comments. Kohi Santini said and subscribe. Yeah, definitely like, comment, and subscribe. I will be going live every Sunday at 9 Eastern Standard Time, giving information of things that I've learned along the way that'll help people or whatever, that'll help people with their monetization journey or whatever, or help people giving YouTube. Not every week won't be about YouTube tips. It might be about different things, but it'll be information that definitely will help, or it'll be catching people up on what's going on with me as an artist or as an actor and things like that. You definitely got a lot of things that you enjoy on the channel. But like I say, next week I'm going to be giving information on how to go viral on TikTok, like I gave information about how to go viral on YouTube this time. A viral video per se. Somebody said something about for less than 2,000 subscribers. I got them up out of here. That's a lot of yapping. I'm sharing information here. I might have less than 2,000 subscribers, but I know how to go viral on. I know how to have viral videos on shorts and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to share that information with people. And you only need 1,000 to be monetized, and 3,000 watch hours to get the super chats, and 4,000 watch hours to get the the ad revenue. That's all you need. So, hey, YouTube, I got over 1,000, so YouTube must think I'm doing something right. Handsome boy, yes, bro, where are, I liked it from my heart, brother. Jackson said, hi, hello, Jackson. Abigail Copin, hi, my name is Baby Aaron Rodgers. Okay, cool. He play football like him. Tree Roji, I'm a Nigerian prince, and he's a winner. VRFS Future said, Indiana Pacers, Oklahoma City Thunder. Game 7 NBA Finals. I say Indiana Pacers. Seem like they gonna win. They always be figuring out how to win. I'm trying to catch up with everybody. No, oh man, somebody got stopped by the cops out here. I was making sure they wasn't getting me. I'm sitting in the car at Quick Trip, you know, because I'm on the road. But wow, I'm glad they ain't getting me. I see them flashing lights, man. It get kind of scary sometimes. You see them flashing lights. Lee Jordan is a W guy. Okay, the Brown fam, are you from Nigeria? No, I'm not from Nigeria. I do go to a predominantly African church, though. A lot of people there are from Nigeria. A lot of people there are from Ghana as well as some other countries. But no, I'm not Nigerian. I'm African American. Lee said hi. Lee, what's good? I ain't gonna say what he said. Big love, gang. What's good? What's good? Boy, yoing, yoing. My dad got a new car in Sandero. That's what's up. Happy your dad got a new car. Stephen Pace said, hi, hello, Stephen Pace. Just trying to catch up on the chat before I go off. Get off here. Lionel Messi, grab the camera for Lamar Jackson edit. Okay, I did that already. Stephen Pace, how do you shut up a school before I have? How do you shut up a school before? I don't know what they meant by that. Boy John, you can't say power up. No, I can't. I can't say it. I don't know how I say it. Say hello, hello, yo, bro, chill. All right. Okay. Boyan said, on the darkness, you need to burn in dark, burn in dark, burn in dark. Just a light music. I don't know what they talking about. Garrett, hey, or whatever. All right. Hi, how is your real quick question? What's your stream about? Oh, like I said, people that's joining late or want to watch the replay, my stream was about how to go viral on YouTube Shorts. And I was giving YouTube tips that's helped me along the way. And the way I think I went viral on YouTube Shorts the 2 times, and things that I think helped me go viral at that time, and things I've learned along the way during the process. Hi, how are you? Real quick question. I saw that. All right, keep reading stuff over. I gotta get what's good in the hood. I'm a furry. I read all of those already. I think that's when people were coming in. Yeah, that's when these are from when people were coming in. I'll make sure I acknowledge everybody. Let me go down to the bottom and make sure, see if we have any new comments that I didn't get to. Oh, my wife said, hey, babe, I need to make you a moderator for next time. Definitely, because he had some crazy comments up in here today. Man, I had to look down and take some people out, put some people on timeout and all that kind of stuff. But you're going to get trolls no matter what you do. Jamal on deck said, oh, Sasha Clayson said, hey, I got a question, man. What's your question if you're still here? Mr. Peep, I know that was you, Sawyer. Okay. Appreciate you subbing, Mr. Peep. JD said, hi. Okay. I got a question. Hey, babe. Yeah, I need to make you a moderator. I guess next time you come in, baby, if you're here early on, I'm going to make you a moderator from the top. So you can be looking at the comments and take people out as they say inappropriate stuff or whatever. This cop must have stopped somebody else out here. Luckily, they ain't stopped me. Y'all see the cop? I wonder what happened. I wonder what y'all think happened. Let me say, what y'all think happened. As long as he ain't coming after me, I'm good. I hope don't nothing crazy happen though. Shout outs from Brooklyn, New York. Hey, what's up, Brooklyn? We're Brooklyn net. We're Brooklyn net. You know, that's what them cats be saying. I ain't from Brooklyn, but I can talk with a little New York accent. I had to train for it in my acting class years ago when I was in when I was in Las Vegas. In acting school, I was in Las Vegas. I got a quick question. What's your question? Did it jiggle when you fell from heaven? I don't know what you mean by that. Sound like it may be a little inappropriate, but it ain't too inappropriate. I'm gonna leave you on here right now, but don't say nothing. Please don't say nothing crazy or whatever. Did you jiggle when you fell from heaven or whatever? Anybody else got any questions for me or anything like that? If not, like I said, thank y'all for joining. It's been a good live. Next week, I will be talking about how to go viral on TikTok. I figured that out. Oh, some other tips, YouTube tips. I gave YouTube tips if y'all want to watch the stream back. I gave some real good YouTube tips that I figured out along the way. Something else I've been figuring out is that reaction videos do very well. I didn't want to do reaction videos, but I've started doing them on both of my channels as well as TikTok, and those are doing well. So that's where it's at. Find out reactions you can do with your niche, and that'll help you get the viewership and the watch hours and the subs as well, because the algorithm gives you more views when you do the reaction videos for some odd video. But be careful for some odd reason, but be careful not to get the copyright strikes and stuff like that. But if you get a copyright strike on it, you can do an option where they'll take the copywritten stuff out. Only thing is, sometimes it takes out some of your stuff that you said in the reaction that wasn't copywritten. But it's all good. But I realized TikTok don't necessarily do that. We're gonna talk about TikTok next week. And then the following week after that, I'm gonna do a video telling people about scams to look out for online when you are a rapper. And these scams could apply to actors and stuff too. People in the entertainment industry, you know, various people try to use various scams and stuff like that. So I'm talking about how to avoid those and stuff that make you notice them. Because I've been scammed twice online for money as a rapper. So I want to give information that will help people not get scammed. That's week after this, but next week I'm gonna talk about how to go viral on TikTok or whatever. And when we talk about viral, I'm talking about views, comments, likes, shares, stuff like that. Not necessarily your subscribers, although the video that I had that went viral on Shorts, 258,000 views or whatever, did give me 465 subs. When they go viral, they do give you a lot of subs and a lot of people, new people that will watch and all that kind of stuff, and that will sub to you when you do that. So that helps. Who is this guy? I'm Rivika. I'm sorry you got scammed, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna give information about that 2 weeks from now. I'm Rivka. I'm an actor and I'm a Christian rapper. And I like to give information that'll help rappers, singers, actors, all of them make money so they don't have to go to a regular job, and they can do their acting and their artistry that they want to do full time without having to worry about going to a full-time job. So we know we can do that through YouTube monetization. That's one way. Also I've given information on how to do that with eBay as well. And I'll talk about that. I'll make that a topic one day as well. If y'all want to hear about that on a live one day, I'll do a poll and see if people want to hear about that. But I got other videos down my stream and down my page that give information on that for anybody that's interested in that, in the different jobs you can do that's flexible so you can still pursue your dreams. Like as an actor, when I get casting calls and stuff like that, I got to be freed up. I can't have no regular job because they don't want to let you off. When I was a teacher, they would let me off, but they didn't want to let me off, and you don't get a few days or whatever. So I had to get out of teaching and start doing flexible jobs so that whenever I had an acting gig, I could do it. Whenever I have a music gig, I can do it. Whenever I have a poetry gig, I can do it, and I had to ask nobody to be off. Let's see what else she said, man. Guy seems cool. Thank you. Christian rapper sounds nice. Yeah, I do Christian rap. Look on my page. I got a lot of music videos. I got a lot of music on there that you can check out. A lot of them social media music videos. I've been putting out a lot of those lately. You can check out. Good for you, man. Keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller. Well, I ain't on Rockefeller Records, but you know, y'all know they used to say that. Let me say, how do I get into acting? Well, start taking acting classes, and that's going to open up your world to all information that you need. That's the short answer. Start taking acting classes. From those acting classes, you will start networking, meeting people, and learn about the other things that you need. And they're going to give you the information at the acting classes as well, and you're going to network with other actors, and that's going to help you get either get an acting coach or start taking acting classes. That's how you get into acting. But watch out for the scams. I'm gonna do a video talking about the acting scams too, or maybe I incorporate that 2 weeks from now, because there's a lot of scams in acting as well. People try to get you with. Homelander, Emmy Wade, Well, I don't know. What language is that? What language is that? Yes, flexible gills are the way to go, definitely. Acting classes, thank you so much. Yeah, that's how you do it. Once I started taking acting classes, that opened my world to everything. And now I've been on TV, I've been in major movies, I've been on game shows, I've been in national commercials, all that kind of stuff. So the acting classes is the way to go. That's going to help you figure out how to get into acting full time. Oh man, acting scams too. Yes, acting scams. People will try to get you with your money for that. I haven't fell victim to any acting scams. I haven't, because I always can spot them a mile away. But I have fell victim to the scams in the rap industry though. I have fell victim to a couple of those, and I'm gonna talk about those. Luckily, it only cost me 200 one time, and it cost me 100 recently. But you know, nothing more than that. But yeah, I can talk about the acting scams as well. Next week after next when I talk about it. How do I spot acting class scams? I'm gonna talk about it in 2 weeks. But just in general, anything that sounds too good to be true is. Let me just put it like that. That's how you can tell with any scam. But I'm gonna talk about that Sunday after next. Can I have a mode for video? I don't know what that is. Real Mr. Riz. I don't know what that is. What is the first sign of an acting class scam? It's gonna sound too good to be true. They're gonna try to make you pay for you do have to pay for your acting classes. I'm just trying to say this the right way. You do gotta pay for your acting classes, but they're gonna try to make you pay for auditions. That's one tip. Can I have more for great advice? Click me. I don't know what that is. Let me put it so I do my highlight video that I'll put up later. It's gonna automatically put that up. No, I'm not trying to do green screen. Let's see that little. Let me see. Highlight, save to your channel as unlisted video up to last 5 minutes. Oh, it's gonna find the best ones, the best parts of the video, and it's gonna put them on there. But yeah, until next time, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Next week, please join me at 9 Eastern Standard Time for another live talk about how to go viral on TikTok. So I shouldn't have to pay for an audition. No, you should never have to pay for an audition, but you will have to pay for other acting tools that you will need, like pictures, like headshots, self-taping, things like that. You will have to pay for your acting classes, but you shouldn't have to pay for auditions, never. Like, okay, I'm gonna give another tip. Since you're interested in that. In acting scams. If it says, like, if you know you're not an advanced actor, and then it says, okay, submit here and you'll be in the next Disney movie or the next big Superman movie or something like that, you know that's a scam automatically, because you have to get to a certain point to where you can audition for that kind of stuff and stuff like that. Those things don't just come out of nowhere and drop into your lap if you're not an experienced actor already. Make sure to like and follow and subscribe. Next live on Sunday. Thanks, dear, for letting people know that. Yes, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I upload all the time. I upload multiple times a week, but you're gonna at least get one video from me every week. It may be several shorts or it may be a long form, but you're gonna get video, and you're gonna get this live every Sunday as well, giving advice on various things, because it seems like people want the advice. Yeah. So, do you hate Indian? No, I don't hate nobody. No, I don't hate Indian. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get off of here. Until next time, remember, the righteous in faith increase abundantly, and only what you do for Christ will last. Also, like I said last time, I'm currently working on 2 albums right now. Douglas Boy's album. We got a single coming out June 27th in honor of my late godfather. That's his birthday or whatever. The album, I'm not sure when that's going to be coming out. And I'm also working on my solo Say Lie album, which I believe will be my, I had Motivation, Standard, Freshman. It'll be that had Douglas Boy's album. It'll be my 6th studio album coming out. Doing a lot of work with that. Be on the lookout for my social media music videos that I upload, those 60-minute videos. I got another one that'll be coming up this week, probably within the next 1 to 2 days. And I got several other ones down my feed that I've done. I did a remake. I did like a spoof on Fresh Prince. I did a spoof on Tom Cruise Mission Impossible, where I'm rapping, acting like I'm Tom Cruise and all that kind of stuff. So it's a very entertaining channel. If you want to follow me other places, look for Rifka777 on all social media platforms, and that's me. You'll see a lion backpack and me looking the other way without my glasses on, and you'll know that that's me on there. I love to talk to you, communicate with you, chop it up with you. As you see, I read all the comments. I reply to all my comments while I can. You know, so yeah, it's a good time over here. Nice. So they aren't gonna put me in the next Avengers movie. No, not unless you do background. Now, if you sign up to do background, which is a good way to network and get into movies and film as well, you can be in the major films right away. You just won't have any lines and things like that. And they don't always use your scene. So, Central Casting, if you can sign up for that, centralcasting.com, you don't have to have any experience to be a background actor, a paid background actor, and you can be in the major stuff. But if you want to have lines and stuff, no, they're not going to put you in that automatically. Thanks, man. Why do you speak so fast? Are you Eminem? I don't think I speak fast. People have told me that I speak slow, but I am a rapper, and I can rap fast and I can rap slow. So maybe that's what I'm doing. And when you're on a live, your mind go real quick, because you got to look at the chat, and you also have to interact with everybody. Like when somebody at your house and you having an event, you know, you want to make sure you interact with everybody and make people feel welcome. You also want to talk about the topics that you have to talk about to keep people engaged. So it's a lot. That may be why I'm talking fast. So sorry about that if you feel like I'm talking fast. He says, oh, wow, that's interesting. That's prior to the stuff I said about the being in the film and stuff like that. Look like people want to hear me talk about acting. So I've talked about acting in some of my videos before. D Bapto, look down my feed. I have a video on my feed, on my timeline, that says how to get paid as an actor or something like that, where I got a suit on and money falling down in the thumbnail. That talks about how to get into acting as well, and how to be a background actor and stuff like that. Because that's how a lot of major actors get their foot in the door as a background actor. Then they move. Samuel L. Jackson, he was a background actor first. Look at him now. Angela Bassett, she was a background actor on the Cosby Show. Look at her now. The list goes on. A lot of people start out with background acting. They learn how things work, how to be on set and all that good stuff, and then they end up being a major actor, superstar later on down the line. So if you're interested in acting, look down my feed, look for that video, and it's going to give you information about that. I got all kind of stuff, because that's one of my side gigs that's flexible that I do as well, for the acting. Although it is acting, it's also a side gig that pays and all that good stuff. Let's see. Chill out with the move with the N-word, bro. You wasn't raised like that. Oh, I ain't say N-word, man. Talking about the person that said it earlier. That's why I didn't read it when somebody said that. Do you have to pay to be on that background acting site? Central Casting? No, you don't have to pay to be on that site. Now, there are other casting sites that you do have to pay to be on, but I will say they will pay you 10 times throughout the year through gigs you get. One gig will pay 10 times throughout the year for what you paid to be on the site. But Central Casting, no, you don't have to pay to be on that. Look up centralcasting.com. They have offices in Atlanta, Georgia, where I reside, LA, and Louisiana, also in New York. So whatever region you're closest to in driving distance from, I would sign up for that one. If you like 3 to 1 hour away or in that state or city, sign up for that one. And that's how you can get in major films and TV and all that kind of stuff without having to say anything, and without having lines and stuff like that right away. Because all they need you to do is like sit here, move there, whatever. But like I said, I talk about that in my feed. But if you want to be a paid actor with lines and stuff like that, you're going to have to take acting classes, and that's going to open up your eyes to a lot of different things too. another thing, I didn't learn about acting, how to get in the industry by doing what I'm doing, or by doing the background acting either, or about the casting sites until I started taking acting classes. I had no idea how to do it. I had no idea how to get on the game shows, none of that stuff, till I started taking acting classes. So acting classes opened up your world to the entertainment and the acting industry. Do you know any Indian artists? I know some Indian actors. I can't think of their names right now. As far as artists, no, I don't right now. I don't. I'm sorry, but are you joining me from India? Because if you do, I definitely appreciate you. I did 2 interviews with people from India back in the day when I was living in Vegas. And that might be why you're on here and subscribe. That may be why. So thank you for joining if you saw those interviews back in the day and joined because of that. Because I did do some with some Indian interviewers when I was living in Vegas, maybe about 5 or 6 years ago. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off, and I'm going to make sure that probably in 3 weeks, I'll do a live talking about acting tips, how to get into the acting industry and all lessons. That seem to be something that people are really interested in. But every week I get on here, I'm going to give y'all information on how to make money some kind of way, flexibly. And something that's going to help you whenever I get on here. I'm going to subscribe, bro. Thank you. Thank you for definitely subscribing. All right, y'all be blessed. About to get up off of here. Thank y'all for joining today.